Good morning, I'm Dan Hogan. This is Around Town, and here's what's happening, friends. On Tuesday, Super Summer Films are continuing at the Leon County Public Library at 10 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. The feature, Godzilla versus the Bionic Monster. And for more information, call the Children's Department at 487-2665. Tickets for the film must be picked up from the Children's Department in advance. I think there's a reason for that. They probably want to establish who's going to be on Godzilla's side and who's going to be on the Bionic Monster's side. Kind of like when you go to the wedding, whether you're going to sit on the groom's side or the bride's side. Think about that. Anyway, are your landscape plants sick? If so, plan to take your plant samples to the free plant clinic sponsored by the Leon County Extension Office on Wednesday. There your problems can be diagnosed, and maybe those of your plants as well. The time is 12 noon until 1:30 in the afternoon. The place is the Leon County Agricultural Center on Paul Russell Road in Tallahassee. My sick plants will be there. I hope my plants will see your plants there. The Survival Workshop is happening this Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. at the Tallahassee Federal Building on North Monroe Street. And the Survival Workshop is a cooperative educational program regarding self-sufficient living, and I can use this too. Participants will research or discuss skills they may have in such areas as food production and preservation, also health and first aid skills, construction, and alternative energy sources. And we need something like that. Tell you what. The objective is to make the participant become more aware of the necessary survival skills needed without total dependence on the comforts of civilization, and the public is invited to attend. That's the Survival Workshop, and that's coming up Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. The location, again, the Tallahassee Federal Building on North Monroe Street. And we'll be back with more announcements right after this. The end of the month sellathon is going on now at Seminole Toyota. From their large inventory, Seminole Toyota needs to sell 65 more Toyotas by the end of the month to reach their goal. Yeah, 65 more. That means unheard of savings for you, and you get a guaranteed $600 discount on all total deal Toyotas plus Seminole Toyota's low prices. The sale ends January 31st, and right now is the best time to buy a new Toyota at Seminole Toyota. Remember, the Colonel will see to it that you're happy with your deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Clyde-Beatty Cole Brothers Circus is here today. Starting at 4 o'clock, we'll bring you live coverage from the big top of an elephant race, clowns, jugglers, and more. Join me, Dan Hogan, as your honorary ringmaster for the premiere show of the world's largest circus, Under the Big Top. Don't forget, live coverage starts at 4 o'clock, so pull up a ringside seat as 27 up-and-coming takes you to the circus.
How would you like a free trip to Hawaii? Well, we've got one for you. Thursday evening, the Travel Series, being sponsored by the Leon County Public Library, will journey to Hawaii, and the free program starts at 7:30 in the evening in the program room at the library. Your tour guide is Mr. Jim Pointer. For more information on that, you may call the library at 487-2665, weekdays at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and maybe you should ask old Jim whether or not a hula skirt would be appropriate. Here's word from the Tallahassee Junior Museum regarding the Fort Jefferson Archaeological Survey. It's coming up Sunday, August 19th at 3 in the afternoon. George Fisher, research archaeologist for the Southeast Archaeological Center National Park Service, will speak about the Fort Jefferson site. This fort served as part of the coastal defense before the Civil War and is located at the Dry Tortugas in the Florida Keys. Mr. Fisher will discuss shipwreck surveys made of the area and also the structural soundness of the fort itself. Be on hand August 19th, Sunday at 3 p.m. in the schoolhouse to learn more about the current exhibit and to hear Mr. Fisher speak about this fascinating topic. That word from the Tallahassee Junior Museum. And we're all out of time for announcements for today, but if you have an announcement, we're going to tell you in a moment what to do with it. Have a good day.
If your club or organization would like to have its events publicized on Around Town, send your announcement to Around Town, 27 Up and Coming, Box 10027, Tallahassee, Florida, 32302. Please have your announcements to us at least a week in advance. And now more Good Morning, America.